Hey, welcome back. My name is Alex. I'm a freelance videographer and filmmaker, and today we are taking a look at the behind the scenes for BTS Lights. If you haven't seen my reaction to the music video, it's right here. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and let's jump right on into this video. I always forget that their Japanese releases are a little bit different, and this doesn't have like a normal shooting sketch. It's like the making film from the CDs and stuff, or DVDs, probably. I think I like the shooting sketch style a lot better. I don't know, this one does show more in-depth stuff like this. That is really cool. This is the parking lot scene. I mean, I figured they like enhanced it, but I don't know why I wasn't expecting them to completely make it from scratch. Of course they would. Why wouldn't they? I don't know. BTS, their team never ceases to amaze me. But hold on a second. They switched up their cameras. So Lights was a newer release, right? So I wonder if they switched over to Airy just in general. That doesn't make sense though. So if you don't know, there are basically two types of cinema cameras. Yes, there are a lot more, but the two juggernauts in the cinema camera world are Airy and Red. Reds are cool. They got lots of megapixels. Marvel movies use them. Aries are beautiful. They got gigantic pixels, which means that there's a lot less of them, but something like 8 out of 10 Oscar-winning movies use Aries. So the fact that they're doing so much compositing, it's interesting that they chose to do it with Airy and not with Red, because they're gonna have to track this parking lot scene and inside of the movie theater to add in those floating tickets. And a lot of megapixels will definitely help in that regard. Wow, that set looks so much smaller back there. Up close, it's just like gigantic. But it looks so good. And then they'll go back and add in the infinite amount of lights. Oh, the filming started with his scene. Things are heating up again. Ooh, we got the crane going. Crane will get those nice smooth shots as well as the top-down shots. I'm sure you can see our chemistry in the music video, of course. The chemistry comes through all the time. That's like one of my favorite parts of their videos in general, is just their chemistry and how well they get along with each other.
형 퇴근해야 될 것 같아. 고생했다.
They're all just like such good friends. I love it. And then you got the guy running around with the light. So the cameraman obviously has to like run around and follow them, but there's also a guy right next to him with a light just to add like that little extra fill light just to make sure they look good. But it's funny watching him just like run around. I'm not sure how it looked. I hope it was good. Yeah, they did. They made that entire movie theater. Sometimes I wonder why. You know, you could definitely just go rent out a space. But I guess this works for like secrecy and probably like safety. And then if you make it yourself, then it can be exactly the way that you want it. So I can see that, but there's definitely a lot of situations where it's like, did you have to make a set? Really? Why is this so tiring? Oh, his face is dropped. I'll do my best. You guys need to show our chemistry. Yeah, I think that shows their chemistry pretty well. Now I want to go back and watch to see if like they're goofing off in that scene. It's so crazy to see like the before and the after. Like you really just have to trust the process sometimes. Because the after looks so amazing. Like it looks nothing like that image right there. This is a part where I wait for Jimin. Okay. And soon a dearest member will make an appearance. Okay. I like the street light. That's a nice little addition. I don't know if we ever saw that street light in the actual shot, but it's definitely a nice addition. I was really confused about these fire hydrants. Apparently that's just how they looked. I was really confused about them because I've never seen a fire hydrant that looked like that. Them adding in stuff like the street light obviously is gonna look good and look more realistic because it kind of like fits into the scene a lot better, but not sure how this will turn out, but it was fun. Oh, they're using an Atomos. I love his shocked face. Like he just has like a really good shocked face. It's been a while since we filmed a music video like a drama. I'll try my best to look good and cute. Thank you, Jimin. And there's the cute. I wonder what that guy's filming. I am practicing on releasing tensions since I don't sleep well. When I stop thinking and let go of the tensions, I sleep better than usual. Okay. Good to know. It looks so good. When people or fans watch this music video, it should allow them to empathize with it. Okay, that's the goal for today. So they were definitely trying to tell some sort of a story. So is it just, you know, time feels like it stopped when you're alone? And when you have friends, it kind of like restarts kind of a thing? I've been thinking about that a lot lately. When I lie down to go to bed, I can't. It's really hard to fall asleep at once. I understand that completely. I have such a hard time falling asleep. I try really, really hard to fall asleep, but I can't. So I check my phone. Then it takes even longer to fall asleep. I'll be annoyed that I can't sleep, but when I don't do anything and do nothing, suddenly I'm asleep. I have a hard time sleeping sometimes, and I have to watch really boring YouTube videos to fall asleep. I can't believe I didn't realize that this was a set when I was watching the actual video. You can't see out of the windows, and that's like a big giveaway when the windows are just straight white. This video is for the army who support us completely. So I want to share the new song and music video soon. It's our gift to everyone. Well, thank you. That music video was... We're doing our best filming so everyone can enjoy and love more. Ooh, whoa, hold on. This is one of those gigantic lights. This is like classic Hollywood lighting. It's an HMI light, which means that it's like really hot, really big, really bright. Oh, which makes sense with this scene. Look at the backlighting, look at the atmosphere, beautiful. You know, I talk about atmosphere so often and I never really explain how it's made. Well, atmosphere is pretty much like smoke or dust. They have specific machines called hazers, which are basically like a fog machine with a fan on it. Fog machine is cool, but it really just creates that fog that is really thick and low to the ground. The hazer is gonna take that same kind of a fog and make it a lot thinner and spread it out. It is just so beautiful. It's a story about chasing light. It has similar feelings to other videos we shot a long time ago. Okay. It's a story about chasing light. So does that mean like you need friends in order to do that? If you try to do it by yourself, you're gonna get stuck and therefore frozen? Why are they asking about falling asleep? By not thinking anything and be one with the bed, for actual efforts are needed to sleep well. Be one with the bed. You know your video is gonna be good when the behind the scenes look good. Oh, I like the gigantic bucket of popcorn inside the machine. You two are good at baseball. Did you get it? The part the popcorn goes in? Oh, I knew it! Yes, I called that. I knew that those were going to be props. It would have been so pointless for them to be a 3D element and it wouldn't look as good. I am so glad I called that. Let me see if they show any of the other like frozen time stuff and I'll explain a little bit more. At that moment, that's it. Yeah, so that's pretty much how they freeze time. They literally just have to freeze. I didn't even notice that they had those. It would have made a lot more sense if I did. I like that they're filming a lot of this with the gimbal. It gives it a lot more like personality. Oh, they had it when it was all three of them. It's a real back and forth between how technical I get because I want to explain stuff and I want to get people excited about filmmaking, and the moment you start going way too technical, it loses a lot of people's interest. But you guys were asking a little bit more specific on how they do some of these effects. So like with this frozen time effect, for example, the props are really what sell you being frozen. And you can see that they are just doing the mannequin challenge right now. Now when it comes to adding all of the popcorn that just just floats inside of the scene, you have to track your camera within that scene, which basically means that you're telling your editing software where the camera is and how it's moving. Without that information, any like 3D object that you're adding in will just be floating in space and it's not gonna look good at all. So after you track your camera, then you're able to add in those 3D elements like the little popcorn pieces everywhere, and that's pretty much it. I'd show you if I had a computer that was actually able to handle that 3D software. I wonder how much money they spend just on sets. Like, that's it. Like, I really do. That monitor, oh my God. Your mind would be blown if you knew how expensive some of the stuff is. Just a monitor. Just the monitor for them to view the footage. $2,000. Why? This feels odd. I mean, it is very eerie just being in a movie theater by yourself. It's the first day, it's the first shoot of the second day. I'm the only one here today. Like, in general? It's a solo scene in the theater? No, because they were all in the theater, so I guess they're coming. Whoa. Oh, whoa. I guess that does make sense. This is definitely one of the benefits of having a set. That's where the movie screen should be, and it's not there. That's gonna make them getting all of the shots of them sitting down a million times easier, because they don't have to like be confined into like an actual room. Hello? I think there's something about this slushy. But don't they show the screen a lot? So how do they get the screen? Is that just editing? Ooh. Yeah, shots like that just wouldn't be possible if that screen was actually there. Ooh, I like the backlight, how it changes, because it's a projector. The song is great. It's easy to listen to, but it also has a deep side to it. Please listen over and over. Okay. You should dance if you want to sleep well. Good point.
저희 아이돌 안무를 한번 주시고 자리에 누우시면
Very good point.
근잠에 빠지시게 될 겁니다.
There it is.
나 이제 내가 내 다시는 슬러시 먹나 봐라 진짜 이제.
Oh, that's a good point. I wonder how many slushies he had to have.
없던 수족 냉증이 생길 거야.
My hands and feet will get cold. Why did I think that was chopsticks for a second?
나나나의 맛이죠. 먹을래요? 그냥 맛이야? 어떤? 그냥 맛이. 콘소메 맛. 콘소메 맛 먹어줘야지.
I love how beefy the camera looks. Okay. Oh, it makes sense. So the screen is removable. When they don't need it, they can just take it off. But when they do need it, it's gray with little tracking markers so that they can replace that with an actual like image. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, that's the same room, but they just took out all of the chairs. I think everyone will like this song. I agree. A lot of scenes look like a drama. I agree. I love it when they go more into that like storyline, drama, acting. I love it so much. Oh, I didn't even notice that that was the same scene. I didn't notice that was the same set. What the heck? That makes so much sense now that it's the same room, but... Stop looking at your phone. Phones are terrible, keep them away from sleeping. Yeah, apparently the blue light like keeps you awake subconsciously or something. So I agree, I definitely agree with him. Okay, so this is the other frozen time scene. So they're just gonna pause. The legendary slushy. It's so funny looking at someone's model face, especially with them. Like they laugh so much and then just.
그거는 바로 우리 제이홉 슈가 RM의 그 밀랍
They're wax statues.
정말 인형 같은 연기를 되게 잘 소화해냈습니다. 이 인형 같은
His
연기를
performance is one of the highlights of the video.
있을 수도 있습니다. 물론 저도 간간히 참여했고.
Yeah. So they just have to stand as still as possible.
축복받은 이 스케줄을 배정받았는데 남아 있는
I feel sorry
친구들에게
for the
미안하기도
others.
하고. 수고하셨습니다. 수고하셨습니다. 수고하셨습니다.
I can't feel my right hand. They gave him an actual slushy. Makes sense. They got the slushy machine. I've never done the mannequin challenge. That was new. It definitely looks so good though. It looks so good. Like the final product. I don't know why, but that's like one of my favorite scenes in this video. You just feel so close to them and so connected, like you're just a part of the group. Lights is a really great song. I want it playing everywhere. I agree. I got excited. Focus. I think it's strange that they don't physically say the words. I think that's really weird. When I used to film music videos, I would make everyone physically say the words instead of just like mouthing them. Oh, Jin went home. Filming was a lot of fun. The cinema shoot was new. The mannequins. I wonder how that looked. I'm sure they were pleasantly surprised on how amazing all of that came together. They ate too much popcorn. I hate slushies now. They usually have choreography, but this was shot like a drama. I love their dramatic music videos. They look so good. BTS videos always look amazing, but when they're trying to achieve that like cinema look, I hope you really love the music video. I can't read apparently.
되게 좋을 거니까 많이 들어주세요.
Hopefully I was able to answer some of the questions you guys still had from my last video. Seeing the behind the scenes for this one specifically was really, really interesting. I don't know, I love like guessing how they did something and then like seeing if I was right or not. I want to give a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, specifically Jemmy, Lisa, Kimberly, Lucas, Miss Heiju, Billy Pilgrim, and Victoria. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that, and alright? Alright.